As soon as you look on the faces of these little kids, it just pulls you out and you want to serve, you want to help them, you want to do anything you can to assist them.
Christ is the head of this school, He really is. And I really believe that, I'm passionate about that. Educating the child for life with the mind and heart of Christ. And that's really important because it's not just these 9 years from kindergarten to 8th grade and then you can forget about this. We're laying the foundation, hopefully, please God, for the rest of their lives.
I was really attracted to Arizona Mission because of its very intense classroom catechesis focus. As an education major, it really pulled me in and I wanted to focus on how to bring Christ into the classroom and to evangelize through teaching, whether it be teaching theology or teaching math or science, to really be able to bring Christ into all of it.
I am a graduate of Franciscan University. I finished with my master's degree in theology in May of 2016. When I was there at Franciscan, I participated in a mission trip to go to Douglas, Arizona to help out at a school run by Carmelites. The next year, I was asked to lead it, and after the mission, I was asked by the principal of the school if I would consider working at the school. So she offered me a position, and after much prayer, I saw that Loretto School in Douglas, Arizona was the place.
The Carmelite sisters have been here for about 30 years now, serving at Loretto School.
One of the biggest challenges is that we're southeast Arizona. We're 1 mile from the Mexican border. So it's very remote, very rural.
A number of our students cross every single day, so the majority of the students who cross are up at about 4:30 every morning, some of them even earlier, and many of them are asleep in the car while the parents are making the line, and sometimes it takes them a long time to cross, even with their student visas. But that gives a big testimony of the value that these families put on education and the value that they put on the education that's being received at Loretto School.
We look at each child as a child of God, regardless of whether they're rich, they're poor, whether they're Mexican, American, whether they speak Spanish or speak English or some other language. And we're trying our best to educate that child and to bring up that child in the faith. And that's our focus.
Something that I think has impacted a lot of the missionaries who have come here, especially the ones who have been able to work closely with the sisters, is their ability to ask big of the Lord and to dream big. The sisters have really big plans for what they want for these students, and they want the best for these students. And they're not afraid to ask the Lord for all of it. And He provides in so many ways, whether it's to provide housing for their teachers or different small things even within the school that need fixed. So their trust in the Lord is inspiring.
My main service here is the sacraments, and then also just to be able to share Jesus with them. They're so open and they're so willing to receive that message, and that really can transform a school.
Mother Teresa says if you want to evangelize, you need to start in your own backyard. I would say that if you are looking to find the joy of the Lord in the most simple ways, to go on a mission, to allow the Lord to penetrate your heart through the hearts of the people that you're serving. Even if you don't realize it when you're going out, the people that you're serving have so much to give you and so much to teach you, and we can give them so much and they can give us so much in learning to trust in the Lord and learning to serve Him in the poorest of the poor, whether it be spiritually poor or physically poor.
And that's something Francis was very much about, and that's very close to our heart as a university, is serving the poor.
What I learned after my first trip was we're called to be missionaries every single day of our lives. And going on a spring break mission is a beautiful way to step back and really see how we should be living and applying all that we've learned, all that we've been preparing, and just putting it into action.